Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Simple Politics. So my name is Zizi Lupelwana. So I just want us to quickly, I want us to quickly wrap this up. There was absolutely no way that I was not gonna react to this. I had to. I couldn't fight the temptation. So I want us to speak about Floyd. Him telling the people of Limpopo that he's the founder of the EFF. He founded the EFF alone. He conceptualized all the ideas alone, and everybody who is there joined after him. Even the person that's leading the EFF joined after him. And I'm like, okay, Floyd, I get the need of you maybe having to speak about the EFF, because remember, guys, also, okay, first of all, Floyd was speaking in Limpopo, in, I think it's Mahonisi, right, in his hometown. And remember, for the past 10 years, he has been lobbying these people or mobilizing these people towards the EFF, trying to convince them to join the EFF. Most of them have joined the EFF because of him, right? Now he's coming back 11 years later, and he's telling them, and you know, some of the old gogos, they don't even follow. They don't really follow the news and stuff. When I know he has left, unlike us who are constantly on Twitter and everything. Now he has to, he comes back now wearing a shirt with a different logo. So obviously he owes the people an explanation. Why are you here? And also, if you are telling us to go with you, where are we going? So he really, I feel like it makes sense for him having to explain to them what's happening. But I still feel like he could have really worded the whole thing differently, without rubbing people the wrong way. I think he was very intentional with how he put it across. He was very intentional, and he was provocative. He did that on purpose. He did that on purpose because a lot of people shared so many videos, and I'm going to attach some of them. It's crazy. I always find it crazy when people say I conceptualized the ideas of wearing a beret, of economic freedom in our lifetime. Because if I'm going to show you some of the pictures of Julius Malema from the ANC Youth League, he was wearing shirts already, economic freedom in our lifetime. He was wearing a beret and another one of the recordings.
We'll continue to baptize them with this ideology of economic freedom.
While Malema and other leaders of the Youth League
So you can't say you've conceptualized the whole thing. Maybe you could have said, okay, guys, I think let's continue with this. Let's take these things that we used to do in the ANC League and use them. And also, when he said, Uguti, I started the EFF, I want you guys to make it make sense to me. How is it possible that you will start something and then you are not the president? And I've heard some people explaining, saying, Gubana, no, he wasn't the president because Floyd knew that he wasn't a crowd puller. So he knew that he needed Malema. Guys, okay, fine. Okay, let's say he wasn't a crowd puller. That's why he ended up not being the president. Fine. Okay, fine. I will take it. But now he found it. He started the EFF. How can you start something and then you leave it? There is absolutely no way. When you start something, that is your baby. So if he wants to say, Uguti, no, I started the EFF and I started alone, why did you leave? Why did you leave? How can you leave your baby? That's crazy to me. That's even more crazy than you being, I can understand you being a co-founder and leaving, but you being the founder. Let's say, okay, guys, let's quickly take this to business. Let's say you started a company, right? You started a company, you've got a company, and you knew that you could not lead it because you don't have the skills. You employed a CEO, or let's say a core business partner. Okay, let's say you get that person, and then your business is doing well, you are making profit, and then one day you decide to leave that business and you leave that co-partner to be in charge of that business, and you leave something that you don't leave, something that you've started, something that you start by yourself, it becomes your baby. So it's crazy to me that Floyd says that he started the EFF alone. And there are videos of Julius Malema where he always says, you know what, when I was called to come start the EFF, right? I was farming. He doesn't hide that. I mean, I was farming. I was called to start the EFF. We started the EFF. And the one thing about Julius Malema, he has never left Floyd out. He's always said it was me, it was Floyd. I think I'm going to look for that video. Him was Floyd. It was another guy who's not popular. I don't know who. We founded the EFF. We sat down. We discussed how are we going to approach this? What are we going to do? Yes.
Open a political party. We must open a political party. We'll go with you. We'll go with you. And now I moved from Marikana to different mines. If you remember, the strikes were now happening in other mines. And then I went to those mines. I went into the gold sector, from the platinum sector, and I went into communities. Everywhere I went to, the message was, please open a party. We want to live with you. We are tired of these people who are not happy with how they treated you. And then that's how the political party concept came from. And then we sat down, myself, Floyd Shivambu, David Masondo, and we agreed we're going to open a political party. David Masondo developed a cold feet. Many people don't know that Masondo was part of our meeting at my house in Sante.
Never mind about everything. Let's say Floyd was the co-founder. Okay, let's say Floyd was the co-founder. He started the EFF alone. Okay, fine, things went bad. He decided to let go and sacrifice and for the greater good and choose the black people and go to the vehicle that's gonna take the black people to that's gonna liberate the black people, that's gonna unify them and get our land back. Best case scenario. So let's say it was all that, right? Now, why when you get to, why now in your new life? It's like saying, okay, let me rephrase. It's like dating someone. I know this example is like, it's like dating someone and then you guys break up and they're your ex, and every time you go somewhere, you're like, yeah, I dated so and so. Like, why? Unless that person's name is big, ne? Unless that person's name is big and has influence, and you know every single time you're gonna say, I dated so and so, people are gonna give you attention. It's like dating a celebrity, and every time you get to a place, like me, I dated Beyonce. Of course, if you dated Beyonce, in every room that you enter, you're gonna want to mention Beyonce's name because you know that people are gonna give you attention. Do you get it? So that's what he's doing. He is writing. One thing about the EFF brand, it has clout. The EFF brand has got clout. The EFF brand will put you in Floyd wanted free publicity, man, by mentioning the EFF. He really wanted free publicity. He wanted everybody to know in the MK that he had lunch in Limpopo. Because that's how it trended. Nangogo it trended. It got to everybody that Floyd had lunch with the members of the community under the Mkondo Wesizobhena. He wanted to do that. And unfortunately, we played right into his hand. And also because I know as fighters, we just can't. As Kwazi Shem, we just can't. I wish sometimes we can be nonchalant and just like relax, but I know we can't. We can't. Yeah, well, we've got that urge of defending and we've got that urge of setting things right. So I think Floyd was very intentional with his speech. He knew that we were going to come guns blazing, and he knew that it was going to trend, and it did. And it did. So it's crazy for me that you want to claim credit of a party that you left, a party that is claimed to be dying, a party that is claimed to not have influence. Why would you want to go around telling people that you are a founder of a party that has failed? Because that's damaging to your reputation. Why would you want to go around telling people that when you started that a party that is dying? Unless there is something else that we don't know. Unless the EFF is not dying. Unless they know that the EFF has got one thing about the EFF, it's got influence. EFF is a brand. It is a brand. It's a strong brand. I can tell you that for free. So yeah, guys, I mean, I don't know. I genuinely don't know, guys. Let me know what you think, because I went crazy. I was like Floyd, people are always saying we must move on, and we are bitter when we talk about Floyd. But Floyd is the one who started us, man. Why is he even talking about us? Why is he talking about the EFF? He started us, and now you're gonna expect us to keep quiet, and you're gonna expect us not to address. The reason I'm making this video is because Floyd started us. He made that speech in Limpopo, and he was intentional. He made it on purpose. So now I'm expected not to say anything because people are gonna, the MK minions are gonna say I'm better. Like what? What? So yeah. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comment section. Let me know if Floyd did you ask guys a lunch. Ask guys a lunch.
I never trusted Julius and Floyd to provide the ideological, grounding necessary to build such a movement. So I went there to be the ideological leader of that movement. And I think I did exceptionally well. I was responsible in the main for crafting their founding manifesto. I brought Thomas Sankara in there, brought the land question, gave it the kind.
So you fleshed it out.
Exactly. Plus, I wrote the ideological framework. You know how they used to say they are Marxist, Leninist, Fanonian?
Yes.
I wrote that I provided all that ideological framework for that movement.
I conceptualized the economic freedom fighters, the name, the references of commissars, commander-in-chief, the 7 cardinal pillars, the founding manifesto.
The issue of land. There is no way, even if you try, comrades, leaders, there is no way you can be diplomatic about the issue of land. The leadership of the ANC must implement the Polokwane resolution. Polokwane said, willing buyer, willing seller has failed. We must find an alternative. You have not come with an alternative. We are giving you an alternative. We must take the land without payment. If you've got an alternative, we are prepared to listen. Nationalization of mines is the resolution of this Congress. So perhaps we'll hear very minimal of Malema's policy on nationalization. Because now it's not Malema. 5,000 plus coming from many, many branches all over.
Okay, now there's also another thing, guys, that I really want to address. There's this members of MK in Tshwane. There's this guy who's a leader of MK now, or part of MK, who was in the DA. Nasiphi Moya, the mayor of Tshwane. She posted a thing on Twitter, a picture on X, where water was coming out, and a lot of people started posting it, started getting momentum. Even our Obakeng, our MMC in Tshwane, he also posted. But in those posts, they mentioned Uguti, we are almost there, Hammarskraal. We are almost there, meaning that the water has come, but it still needs to go under purification. We have not been given go-ahead now to drink the water or because it has not passed the purification stage. Now the people of MK go there and interview the people in that community. They go there, they start to go there, interview the people of that community, and then say, obviously the people are like, okay, we don't want to drink the water, we don't know if it's safe, which is what it's been said. Now they go around, okay, now they go to X and they post as well, the mayor is misleading the people, and the EFF is misleading the people, the water is not safe. Now people have been coming to them saying that the people of Hammarskraal haven't had water even when Zuma was president. So I don't understand how you guys are coming now on Twitter claiming this to be other people's problem when even your president did not solve it. Instead of you clapping for the EFF and the Action SA, the fact that they've even got to in a stage where the water is coming out, because that has been a problem for the longest time. People were even posting on Executive. I don't remember the last time, or one person said, I've been staying in this area for 2 years. This is the first time that the water has come out of the tap. Now the MK wants to go and dilute that. They even released a statement today. So I'm thinking to myself, to all the people that are always saying, I know the MK is not fighting the EFF, it wants to unite. Yet when the EFF is doing anything good, the MK is going around spreading propaganda. Like, that is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy to me. Imagine.
Yesterday late, the mayor of Tshwane was tweeting to say, Hammanskral, oh Hammanskral, your time is near. And as well, the leader of EFF, Obakeng Ramabodu, did the very same thing. So, as a responsible leader of Tshwane, and one who has fought fearlessly for people of Hammanskral and the water to be resolved, the water issue to be resolved, I decided to come to Hammanskral. I'm in Kanana. That's where I'm starting. I'm with Mr. Skosana. He's our MPL, the Honorable MPL Skosana, as well as a local leader, Ntate Tusang Ramano, who stays here. I've got a local resident. I'm asking for a class because they said the water is fine. And he says to me, the water has never been fine, and it's a is it a blue lie, a green lie? You actually is a so everyone. This is the test, guys. I'm getting the water from here, from Kenya. This is the water that comes out of the tap. Why one idea? Comes out as foggy as ever, and it obviously does not. The people here are still convinced, Tori, you can't drink this water. And I want to say to our people, doesn't look good. It's not make sure. So people of Hammanskral, until we as MKP are convinced that the water is drinkable, do not drink the water. The mayor is back home and mayor, we know you don't care about people of Hammanskral. You are only doing a job here in Tshwane. We are residents of Tshwane staying here. You said they'll have clean drinkable water as part of phase 1 before Christmas. It's not happening. It's hot today and the kids are playing outside. We want our kids not to die from reckless statements and politicking from people who don't care about our people. This we will take up.
So, yeah, and I saw the some of the EFF people and the mayor and Obakeng were also like not letting go, tweeting. But I'm just like, one thing about the MK, it's so manipulative. This thing of being manipulative and being snakery, it has really influenced every MK member. It's like every MK member is they want to be, once you join MK, you become a snake. It's crazy. It's crazy because you can't go around discrediting black parties who are trying to help black people. What you're saying you want to do, you go around discrediting them. At least they made the water to come out of the tap. What have you done? What have you done? Nothing. So I just find it very snakery. Like, I find it very conniving. Like, it really bores me. So yeah, guys, you know what, yeah, that's all I wanted to share. I didn't want to make this a long video, but I did want to come here and give my 2 cents on the Floyd saga. Floyd, who does Floyd think he is? That guy's Nasan. Why? I think Floyd, he thinks he's more than he actually is. I do think and see that he does think he's more than he actually is, or he gives himself too much credit. I don't know what's, or he's delusional. I just don't know. I don't know. So Yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe for me. We need less than 200 subscribers to get to 15K. I'm so excited. Let's close this year in a bang, guys. Let's get those 200 subscribers and get to 15K. So yeah, please do subscribe. It's free of charge. I will see you guys on the next episode. The struggle, it continues always, my life. It continues. Until next time, a luta continua.